Hi, my name is Erlanger Turner. I am a assistant professor of psychology at Pepperdine University in the Graduate School of Education and Psychology. I'm here today to discuss the recent death of Kobe Bryant and the other victims that were killed in the helicopter crash in Los Angeles. Grief is a normal part of life, however, people experience it differently. One of the things that has shook the world is how that many people have been grieving the loss of Kobe Bryant despite having a personal connection with him or maybe not even being a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers. One of the things that we know is that when people experience grief of a celebrity specifically, that oftentimes they identify in some way with the individual, and so that may allow them to be able to reflect on their own personal life and how that loss they may experience that loss for themselves. I believe in the case of Kobe Bryant, many people looked up to him not only as a father, but also as an athlete, and also how he was really hardworking and dedicated to his craft. And so, as people in society, oftentimes we do want to have someone that can really be able to motivate us in terms of how we may live our own personal lives. Because of that experience, I think that people across the world have been having a really difficult time coping with the loss of Kobe, given his contribution to the Lakers, given his contribution that he was making to the Los Angeles area, and also his personal relationship that he shared with us in terms of his family and his daughters. As we think about grief, one thing that is common is that people expect that everyone experiences grief the same way, and that's a major myth. People experience grief differently. There are 5 stages of grief, and those stages are not intended to be linear in that you don't have to go through each individual stage. And so some people may leave from denial and get to acceptance fairly quickly. Others may experience denial, anger, and other types of emotions along their process of grieving. When it comes to grieving, it's important that you identify what are going to be the strategies that are most helpful for you as well as for your loved ones. That may include identifying ways that you can remember that individual and celebrate their life, which could include talking about events that you shared related to that individual, looking at pictures of that individual, and also celebrating things by bringing items that may be important to reflect that individual's life. So you may have seen in the news where many people have traveled from across the world in the United States to come to the Staples Center to celebrate the life of Kobe. Other ways that may be important to think about coping with grief may include engaging in appropriate self-care, which include making sure that you maintain a healthy diet, exercise, and get appropriate sleep so that you can also allow your body some time to rest and have the proper nutrition to heal. Another thing that's important to think about when it comes to grief is that individuals may experience grief differently, which includes some sadness that may be for a short period of time, it may be for a long period of time. There really isn't a timeline in terms of how long someone should grieve. However, if you do notice that yourself or others continue to experience extreme sadness for a number of months or weeks, that may indicate additional concerns that may warrant reaching out to a mental health professional just to rule out any issues related to depression. So when it comes to grief, just remember that everyone experiences grief differently. Some people will cry, others will not, and that you should allow people to grieve in the manner that's most appropriate to them.